So my name is Spike McNamara, 42. I started back in October of 2022, so it's been about a year and a half. I work at a hardware store. I've done that pretty much since the 90s. So yeah, it's always physical. I mean, I've always been moving around. You know, I've never had a desk job, so I've always played sports and stuff. So I've always been moving. Never have done anything like this until the day I started. So it was a whole new world. Ever since I can remember, you know, I was swimming when I was a couple years old, probably playing baseball since T-ball on to adulthood. We were outside all the time. You know, it was video games came around eventually and maybe hindered that a little bit, but still, even into the teen years, still out bikes, skateboards, rollerblades, hockey. We were always outside, you know, rain, sleet, snow. And I feel like that's just the way it was growing up. And then continued on playing sports, you know, here and there. Started playing ice hockey when I got older as an adult, like closer to 30, maybe a little less than 30. I've been playing for about 15 years as an adult. And that's been like my main thing. Tennis, played some tennis, but always have done something, you know, basically. Always moving. So I guess I've done the Planet Fitness gyms, you know, and in spurts, you know, you sign up, oh, it's cheap. You know, you sign up and you have a goal of losing weight. I want to lose weight, like, you know, so I would go usually at night when like hardly anybody's there and, you know, be there for an hour or two, whether it's just on a cardio machine and then do some of the machines with the weights, and never really had a goal with the weights. Just was there trying to burn calories without knowing much. And you know, that only lasts so long. And then you wind up going like a year or so without going. You're like, oh, I've still been paying for this. What am I doing? You know, and I'm not going. And you know, have stuff at home, do stuff at home to a certain extent, like stationary bikes and things like that. And then it just gets old. Basically, I've seen CrossFit before. I've seen it on TV years ago, but never seen it as a regular person thing. So I've only seen it on TV, which means I only see the elite people performing, like superhero people that I'm like, oh, that's amazing. And not knowing it was a regular thing. I don't think I knew that it was like a regular average Joe kind of thing. Where I live now, my next door neighbor who shared a driveway with us was always out there working out herself. And then she would have other people coming over working out. As the weather got nicer, the garage was open. Full setup. Everything that's in this gym jammed into a garage. And even then, like they were doing stuff, like they had people there doing stuff like handstand walking down our whole driveway. And to me, it looked like elite people. I was like, I just never put myself in that world at all. But you know, the more and more I talked to her, and she always left it open. She's like, if you ever want to come work out. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I can't do that. I can't do that stuff. But, you know, unfortunately, like after she had moved to go on to really get into coaching and programming and just amazing stuff. Then I reached out to her, you know, about it, because I'm like, I just want to try something new. And that was it. I asked her about another place that was, I don't even remember where, but first name was you. She's like, hey, I got a guy I know, has a great place, check it out. And that was it. I started doing the social media searching, and I saw some videos pop up right away of seemingly regular people and guys that were even in like their 40s and stuff, and talking about working out at that age and being like these strong like guys that have like regular jobs and stuff. And I was like, wow, okay, this is great. And I don't know if I can name drop, but like the first video I saw was Stu, and that like instantly inspired me to reach out. And then coming in here, speaking to you, just felt easy. There was no pressure. There was never a feeling from day one, from second one. There was never a feeling of this isn't for me. You didn't feel like that. I didn't like going through boot camp, stuff like that. There's never a feeling of you can't do it. Like, I mean, everything was so just welcoming and open. And then once you're here, it's like, obviously you see, you know, all the different people, and it's just there's nothing like it, nothing. Yeah, so I guess seeing stuff on TV, seemingly just the fittest people, well, they are the fittest people you'll ever see. And then seeing that in person, in my own driveway, you know, brought it somewhat to a reality. And then starting here from the very beginning with all levels of people in a class at the same time, we're all doing those movements. We're all doing all those things I saw with barbells and pull-ups and modified one way or another for your own level fitness. And, I'm doing the same stuff, and that's crazy to me. That was something that I just never imagined. I never imagined I'd be doing that kind of thing and doing what I'm doing even just a year plus later. It's insane to me still. I still am riding high on this, just doing what I'm doing. As far as things I could do now, I immediately think of things maybe like cardio-based things, specifically running. Just the running has improved so much. I avoided running at all costs, and I always played sports, so there's always running. Maybe that's why I didn't play soccer a lot, because I was you just gotta keep running, and I didn't want to do that. But, running has improved greatly. Running the mile, I don't dread that. And then just the strength. Simple things like squats and presses and anything overhead, things that I don't think I even really did that stuff before. Growing up, doing push-ups, sit-ups, bench presses and curls and the things you would do, just doing pull-ups, doing at the level of doing kipping pull-ups, doing a decent amount, unbroken. I didn't even think I could do a kipping pull-up. A few coaches talk to you and spend 5 minutes after class, and in a matter of a week, it was oh wow. All that stuff, strength too. Just strength alone, just doing the squats, going, essentially up 100 pounds in weight, from in a year, which is crazy. Those kind of things are just amazing to me. And being 42, by the way, that was my concern. Can this work? Yes, yeah, it's crazy. I can do this for the rest of my life. I think you find that out immediately who you're surrounded by, not coaches and the staff, top notch, everybody, can't ask for anything better. But the people that are members that come here, I didn't really know what to expect. Never done anything like this. Everybody is nice. It seems like everybody is nice. Everybody is welcoming. All levels, whether these guys that come in from another gym that maybe have done this before, fit right in with somebody like me, or maybe say, somebody my age comes with their mother and they're working out together. And somebody in their 60s we're all doing the same stuff at the same time. Maybe there's different weights. Maybe there's slightly different modifications, but we're all sweating. We're all having a great time. Everybody supports everybody at every level. I haven't had any negative thoughts or interactions. You're here, when you get here, when you come in here for your first class, not counting the first class with a coach. When you come, sign up, it's just you coming in here. Mine was 5:30 in the morning, in the dark. I think one of the first things we did was just go for a run. And it was October, so it was a little chilly. And I'm just in the back of the pack following people, oh my God, we're running right away. People seem to remember your name right away. You just instantly feel at home. And I hope I gotta believe that's the same feeling that everybody would have. It's unlike anything I've ever experienced, without a doubt. It is one of the best things, being able to bring my two sons here. They're 8 and 12 years old, and they're working out at the same time as me on the other side over there. And again, doing similar moves at their appropriate weight for their ages and stuff. And they are in love with it. They absolutely talk about it. It's try to ask them about how was school. You never get an answer, really. But they're as soon as we walk out of here, they're ready to tell me what they did. They talk about what they did in their little workout, all the other kids that are in it. It's great, they love it. And I'm so, I don't want to say jealous, because I definitely had opportunities to play sports and all that stuff, and it was great. But this is so different. And I feel like this is setting them up for just a healthier future. And as they get older in teen years and stuff, and they both play sports, man, it's already improved their athletic journey or whatever. Yeah, it's crazy. They love it. Every kid seems to love it, and it's great. It's great working out with your kids. It really is. Even doing the family stuff that they do here, and actually being in a class with your kids, and that's, it's the best. It's so awesome. It is really the coolest thing. I didn't even know that, coming into this, that was even a thing. And then when you hear about all the youth programs, and especially for my soon-to-be teenager, doing the youth strength, loving it, and then getting into the teen classes, even a little early, being 12, and then hearing the coaches' feedback constantly. You always get the feedback. You always hear about how they did, and it's just great. Can't ask for anything more from the youth stuff. It's the best. So yeah, for somebody coming in here for the first time, whether it's coming in for just their interview, to find information, or coming into their first class. I think once you sign up and once you're here, whether it's your first 10 minutes of your base camp, you will soon find out that, through your coach that's coaching you, or you'll be over watching another class at the same time, and you can't help but kind of pay attention to what's happening on the other side of the room. And everybody's really, no matter what they're doing, everybody's got a big smile on their face. I was definitely nervous, but just washed away. I mean, within minutes of being here, any nerves seemed to go away, because it's not about, comparing yourself to anybody else. That got squashed real quick, about the fear of I'm not gonna be as good as some of these people. It's just about you. I mean, it's about you, and the coaches explain that. It's about your journey. I mean, it's you. Everything is geared for you. And that immediately made any kind of fear or nervousness go away. I mean, it's just not a thing. It's not, I mean, it's never been a thing. 10 minutes in, and I think once you're in here, you could be nervous in the parking lot. You can be nervous in your car. You walk in here, nobody's grumpy. If they are, they hide it. Everybody is smiling. You're gonna talk to somebody right away. You're not gonna wander around. You'll just feel good. I mean, it really is true. It's really true. I mean, I was nervous walking through that door. Within 2 minutes, I was like, oh, you feel at ease. Your tension is gone a little bit. Talking to whoever you may talk to, whether it's a coach, a member, you don't feel uncomfortable. I've never felt uncomfortable. And I think that's the best part. You walk in, once you're in the door, some magic, something happens. But yeah, no nerves once you're here. The nerves are out there. It was just go. Never was really worried about anything or performance or just myself, let's see what we could do and just go. I would just say that if you have any thought that this is too much, too physical, or too competitive, or this is just not for me, I can't possibly do that. You will see soon enough, I mean, within minutes, that no matter what class you are in, whatever time of day, it's for everybody. I mean, it is really all ages. I tell my family, you can do it, anybody can do it. If anybody thinks, isn't that dangerous, or you're gonna hurt yourself, and it's I guess you could hurt yourself in anything you do. I mean, but you are guided from day one, and the guidance is like nothing else. I don't care if you've played sports and been on teams and you have coaches, and being in a class with one coach, you could be in a class that's 14 people in the class with a coach, one coach. You will never feel left out. You'll never feel lost. You quickly realize that it's true. No question is a dumb question. It's just great. I mean, I just no fear. I mean, you could do it. Anybody could do it. I couldn't be happier. It's the best experience I've ever had, honestly.